welcome to the vlog, guys. I want to start off by showing you why I'm not really going to show you my face right now, because I was just went into the garage and I took out all our fall bins because Jonas is not here right now, and I wanted to get started today. It's Sunday. We should have been at church today, but my sister, my mom, they all are getting, my mom have the flu and my sister started getting sick, body ache, so they decided to just cancel the service since they're the ones that lead it, just to make sure that no one else gets sick. So Maddie's also feeling a little bit under the weather today, but thankfully she doesn't have any fevers. I think it's just a common cold, and she just has like a stuffy nose and things like that. But let me turn over the camera and show you what I have here. Okay, this is what I'm working with this year. I didn't buy any new pumpkins. I remember I'm looking. No, I haven't bought any new pumpkins this season. I have collected these pumpkins throughout the years. When my budget was a little bit more smaller, a lot of my pumpkins came from the Dollar Tree, and these are very old. And then, you know, here and there I would throw in something from Walmart and collect. So I wouldn't say that I have a big amount of pumpkins compared to some people, but when I decorate just to add a few touches throughout the living spaces, meaning my living room, kitchen area, entryway, maybe the office, maybe the guest restroom. So I spread them out, and I kind of have like since I've been living in this house going on since 2020, guys. 2020 is that year? 2020, so it's going on 5 years already. I kind of already know like where I usually put stuff. However, it does change every single year because I tend to like moving things around as well, but I kind of always have an idea where I'll put it, if that makes sense. And then over here is where I have all like the little wooden fall, what is this? Decor, I guess that's what I'll call it. I have a ton of Dollar Tree pumpkins in this bag that I've collected over the years of different colors. They're in that soft velvet leather look. And then this is my floral here that I've also collected. So that's what I'm gonna use. I did end up buying, I don't know if are these called Cosmos? I don't know what they're called. I think they're, but I bought those at Hobby Lobby. They're really long stems, so I did have to fold them, the stem a good amount for them to not be so tall. But I had been wanting something like autumn colors, and these are from the fall collection. I know that they also have this same plant in a lighter version, and I almost bought the lighter version, but then I saw the fall ones, and I think this darker brown color represents fall a little bit more, in my opinion. So a little bit more of the burnt orange to orange color. It might even look like a little bit of burgundy or brown, so it's a little mix of colors there. But I love the way it looks here in my kitchen where I keep this art. Now this art is not necessarily fall, but it does have pears and it's orangey, so I'm gonna keep it. If I find something else, I might exchange it, but this is from Target, and I'm keeping my kettle, bronze kettle, my measuring scoops and measuring spoons, and this wooden board. Okay, so these are from Cracker Barrel. These are super cute, little scarecrow girl and boy, and then a little pumpkin salt shakers. I never put salt on them, to be honest. I just keep them for decor. And I have some other ones that I've bought in previous years, but I'm going to keep these here. This fall candle I bought at TJ Maxx this year, and it smells amazing. I love having this on. And although these are from last year, my kitchen towel, or these other mugs are from Target, these are from the Walmart. The four colors were from the Walmart. I think time and table. They're from last year, but I went ahead and put them up just so that they're already displayed. And I got this little plate to place my spoons when I mix my coffee from Hobby Lobby. So this is my living room right now. It still has like the spring floral and things like that. So I'm excited to bring some fall into this house. This is my entryway right now. And one thing that I did do to bring in fall as well is change my Scentsy warmer, and I'm using this scent. Let me show you. Here in the office right now, this office is not aesthetically pleasing anymore, but that's okay. This is called Caramel Apple Craze. This is the bomb, if that's even a word that's still used. It smells like you're baking something very, very yummy. My husband walked in and he thought I was baking when I placed those and he liked the smell. It's not like an overdone smell where you think, oh, it's just a good fall scent. And I also placed it in my kitchen. Okay, I hope I don't do this a lot, but what I end up doing is trying something without recording, and then I end up liking it. So I'm just gonna show it to you already on the vase. I really like this color pattern right here with this little, what is it called? I'll put it up on the screen when I find. I was just looking at Hobby Lobby and I saw the name of another one, and I completely forgot already. Now, it is more on the mustard yellow. So my kitchen's gonna have a mix of colors, all the fall colors. It's not like I'm sticking to one color and that's it, right? Just kind of like that thing right there. It has mustard colors, it has orange, it has burgundy, it has green. So it's a mixture of all colors, and that's why I appreciate that. Okay, before I continue, I wanted to show you what I just did. I took out all my floral, so that way I can start seeing where I'm going to put it. I kind of want to put this one in the same spot, which is the entryway. The vase that I have in the entryway is a fairly long one, and so is the one from the behind the sofa from the console table. So I do need long stems for those. I had used these last year right here in the kitchen island, but I decided to use those yellow ones. So now I need to figure out if I want to use these in the coffee table, because I think they're too long, and so I just need to figure out what exactly I want to do with everything. I have these, which is a combination of these floral. These actually from the Dollar Tree, and the little pumpkins are also from the Dollar Tree. And I had used these before in my dining table. I have a glass vase that I got from West Elm this summer that I used for using similar floral from the Dollar Tree, using lemons, which looked really cute. So I think this arrangement with that vase will also look cute on the dining table. I have this back here. These I think were from Temu. They're very neutral. Not so much like the other ones, more of a burnt orange. So I'll see where I end up putting these. I do like these little, what are these, mums? Small mums? I don't know. And these, whatever these things are. Anyways, so this is an arrangement here for this one. These I've had from the Dollar Tree. I think I mixed in these acorns from the Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, these are from Hobby Lobby, and these acorns are from the Dollar Tree. So I don't know where I put these. I might just put these like in the guest restroom. And then these right here are probably going back in the base behind my sofa, which is a console table on there. These will probably go on there. Okay guys, I wanted to share with you what I just got at Hobby Lobby. And I wanted a new garland to go over our fireplace mantle. Before I would use that green one that it has a lot of more darker green with some light golden colors. But this here, it just says fall is here. It is in the orangey, burnt orange, brown color that matches really most of my floral. And then I just added 4 pumpkin picks that I'm probably gonna have to adjust a little bit. You can't really see that they're there because they're very neutral as well. I don't know if to add anything else. I just love the way it looks. Let me give you a little bit of, I still have the tag on there. I'm gonna have to take that off too. But it was, let's see, where's the price on here? $32.99, and that was 40% off that price. So I thought it was a good deal for the way it looks. It's a really good size garland. It's not a flimsy one. It's very full looking on its own. You don't really need to layer it if you don't want to, and I'm not going to. I think it looks perfect just the way it is. The pumpkin that I'm going to be using is this one. I don't even know where I got this, but it's a neutral looking pumpkin in this tan color. And this one, I'm really just going to place it right here. I already have my warmer on this side, so I don't want to overdo it. I don't know if to take out this this candle. I think it needs new batteries anyway, but so we'll see. And then I'm also going to be adding these 2 other pumpkins to this side. So again, kind of going with the same color palette here, which would be kind of like woodsy looking pumpkins. These are, this one is a wood one, this one is like a wood one from Walmart. It says Happy Thanksgiving on it. Obviously I'm not going to put that side on there because we're not even close to Thanksgiving yet. And honestly, I don't think I've ever turned it around. So I'm going to put this one right there, and then the little pumpkin right next to it. So I'm keeping my little bronze quartz here. I love the way it looks there. Okay, just so I won't make this video very long, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what I did. So I have this tin can that says Autumn Harvest, and I just went ahead and added little pine cones in there. And I don't know, I'm not convinced with these 2 pumpkins. They might be just a little bit too big, but for now, that's what I put. I might change it up because I have a lot of little pumpkins that I've collected over the years. So that's what I have so far. But for now, I'm gonna move on to the next. Okay guys, so all I did to this side, I added a couple of, or 3 pumpkins actually. And I think I like it. I don't wanna really do too much. So there's a burnt orange, like a ceramic pumpkin there. Then this one's kind of like another, it's kind of like ceramic material. I don't know if it is or not. It's one of, so yeah, it's breakable for sure. So, and then right over here, I just put a white pumpkin. It's a little container. It has a lid to it, and I did like 1 year I did like candles. I was making my own candles. They were not very successful. I mean, it works, but I think right now the candle is kind of separating from the edges. So I'm not going to use it as a candle this year. It's just going to be for decor. So I did burnt orange, a white one, and then this orange here, just to add some contrast. Right now I just put a screensaver just to add on to the fall ambience. I honestly, again, I love this garland. I highly recommend it. It's such a beautiful color. It screams, well, I don't want to say it screams, but it's definitely fall colors, but it's not like the orangey colors. So I still like the orange colors as well. This is more of a burnt orange with browns. So it could be a little bit more neutral, but definitely still very fall. Okay, so now moving on to this side of the shelves. Okay, on this side, starting at the top, I went ahead and added this white pumpkin, also from Walmart. I bought that one like a few years ago, and if you turn it around, it also says, I think, give thanks or happy Thanksgiving, something like that. This gold leaf, I had it for a couple years now. I got this one at Dollar General. I think it's a beautiful piece. And these little small pumpkins, these two right here, are from the Dollar Tree from years back as well. I had some little stems that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby at, I don't know when exactly I got them, but I'm sure they still have something like that. And I went ahead and just put a little stem on that jar right there. And then this pumpkin right underneath that. This pumpkin I bought at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sorry, at Big Lots. How I miss Big Lots during this season, guys. That was one of my favorite stores to shop for home decor. But I think I did a little bit more decor on this side than I did on this side. So I still have a lot of small pumpkins. I don't want to overdo it, but I think this works right here. And I think that works over there as well. If I do add some small pumpkins, I'll try not to like overdo it. So that's what I have so far. So what I will be using for my dining table is this runner. I've had this for a few years now. I got this from Pottery Barn on clearance, and I got a really good deal for it. And I just love the fall colors in this runner. It has the brown, burnt orange, green, all the beautiful fall colors. And so it's a very long one. It tends to get very wrinkly, so I did steam it a bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and place it in my dining table. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and use this tray. I keep this tray year long. I just put different flower pots, or not pots, different flower arrangements on here. And I just center it here in the table. And I will be using this floral arrangement. These are actually from the Dollar Tree. And this vase is from JCPenney. I got it on sale a couple years ago. And I'm going to place it right in there. There we go. I don't want them to sink in too much because I want them to get the appearance of it kind of, you know, like not where they sink in and then the plat looks like very narrow. So I think that's good. If I have to put like a little foam in there, then I might do that. But for now, this works. What do y'all think? So the only thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add this beautiful tea towel. And I'll add it right there, just to bring out more of those oranges, and also this little beaded fall. I don't know what it is actually. I was going to say, well, I guess like a beaded decor piece, right? So I'll place that right in there. I think that's all I'm gonna do for that. I think this art piece works well. I think it's pears. The shape of it is pears, right? So that's kind of fall, and it's orangey too, so that's staying out there. Okay, and I found these in TJ Maxx this year. I love them, love them, love them. When I saw them, I love this leaf effect to it, and the pumpkin, the burnt orange color is amazing. Add these to my dough. My oven. Perfect. Okay, here I'm just gonna show you what I did. I went ahead, I think I already had showed you this. But I went ahead and added hello fall sign and the be blessed little pumpkin. Along with that, these candles are from Dollar Tree. And honestly, I never really bought candles from Dollar Tree because I feel like they don't smell that good, to be honest. They kind of smell waxy. But this one here, okay, it's a $5 candle, but this one here smells amazing. It reminds me of the other candle that I have, the same smell, but this one is cuter because it has that pumpkin. It has that little lid to it. So I'm just gonna place that here. And this floral here is from the Dollar General. A friend of mine from work, a retired teacher, she gifted me a little basket full of fall things. And so I'm gonna place that here. And that's all I'm doing here for this section of the kitchen. So always reuse your tea towels. These I used in my oven last year. It's such a beautiful tea towel because it's embroidered. So I still wanted to display it and not so much use it for like actual dishes and things, because then they'll get really dirty. And I want to save them because they're so cute. So I'm using this one kind of to go over my mixer right in here. So that way you can still display those tea towels that you love that are not being used in your oven. You can put them in your mixer. And I've seen this idea done from other people. I don't know if I already had showed you my mugs. I think I have. But anyways, these are my mugs from Walmart and 2 of them from Target. So those are being displayed in my little tier mug displayer. Okay, so here in my little coffee station, I'm putting these spoons that I got from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I got the pumpkin and the leaves, and I'm placing them right here in my little container that says spoons. I got this at Kirkland's a couple years ago. I'm gonna leave my Anthropology mugs and creamer and sugar. This one, these measuring cups are from the True and Time line from Walmart, but they actually match very, very well with the Anthropology one. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave these here. I honestly do not use them for measuring. I have my stainless steel ones. And I'm also gonna leave my Anthropology spoons because they blend well with the fall ones. And honestly, these are the ones I use when I'm making coffee. Along with that, I have this, it's kind of dirty, I already used it for coffee this morning, but this little pumpkin plate that I got from Hobby Lobby has my spoon rest. I went ahead and added this clear pumpkin. I'm thinking of getting some twinkly lights to add it onto that pumpkin and the glass orange pumpkin that I have in my dining. I do have some twinkly lights that I keep it in these mason jars that I sometimes take out for parties, so I might take them from there and put them on there. We'll see. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of little fall little decor. One that says thankful, and I know we're not really in the Thanksgiving season just yet, but it's still fall related. This one says homemade apple cider. Okay, so I'm putting this one together with the top one, and then I'm adding this one here. I know it covers a lot of the same on this one, but that's fine. It looks like a layered look. And I might just throw in some little pumpkins if I can find small little pumpkins. I think I might be able, I have some probably in my bins. I need to go through them. For this 2-tier stand here, I'm just going to go ahead and add some pumpkins. just so that little fall color stands out. What do y'all think with that? I think it looks good. I like that. Okay, so just in case I didn't show you, I did take off the wreath that was right above this thing. And I think it looks good without it because there was too many things going on there. So this looks good. Honestly, I love this orangey colors. For a while, I wasn't taking this out because I thought it was just too orangey, and I knew that everybody was decorating with very neutral colors, but I still loved it and I didn't want to get rid of it. And I'm glad that I didn't because I just love it now. I love that it stands out and it screams out fall. Okay, here on my island, I'm gonna go ahead and add two things. One of which is this candle that I've had, I don't know, can you see it? This candle that I've had for a few years. I got this at Big Lots and it smells really good. I will light it right now in a bit. Maybe when I do the house tour, I'll go ahead and light my candles, but let me go ahead and place that one right here. And then this little scarecrow, I actually have had him for a while now. He was a thrifted find. I found him on the Salvation probably for $1 or less. And I've taken him out every year. And again, at one point I thought, is he too like out there, like, you know, very orangey, very cutesy, you know, like not neutral at all, but I love him and I'm glad that he's still around, and I'm going to place him right here. I think he is adorable. And honestly, let me pause it. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to notice, but I went ahead and bought some more of these stands from the Dollar Tree, which, by the way, I feel like they're not very full, and considering that the price did go up at Dollar Tree, I wouldn't say like, hey, go run and buy them. Since I already had a few of them, I decided to buy 2 more, and that way this floral arrangement would just be more full. So because I already have them and I do like it, I do love them, I'm not going to say that don't buy them, but I feel like when you consider each stem separately, it's kind of you know, they're not as full as maybe you were to get it, say, at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere else. So that do take that into consideration. And then these stems with the pumpkins, these are separate. These are super cute though. I would recommend these. I like the pumpkins. Now you can probably find this at Hobby Lobby. When these were $1 or $1.25, I would say run. But now, considering that I think floral went up to $1.50 to $2, it's still a good price, to be honest. But again, they're not very full. But if you buy enough, you know, it's gonna make your arrangement look full. Like, put that right here. And I've had this candle from Target. I have lit it, but I tend to forget to light candles if like when I bought that candle warmer, it's been a game changer, because that one I can just put it on. I can put the timer, and I don't have to remember like I need to turn that off. But with candles, you have to find the either get a match, get the lighter, and then you can't forget to turn it off later on. have it. That was my 2025 fall decorations. Now, as the season continues, I may add things if I see anything in the store that I love, or I might move things around. I tend to do that since it's still very early on in the fall season, but I think I really do love everything about the decor this year. Not that I don't from other years, but I really do love the oranges that are tied in, especially that garland that I'm using in my mantle. I feel like so pretty. But yeah, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below, and please like this video and subscribe if you're new. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye.